into our first international BRIK. So welcome, you guys. Okay, give me some high fives, some hands up. Woo! We can, if you guys are on a gallery, you guys can give each other high fives to the side. So this is very, very exciting, and I know that it's a crazy time for a lot of us, and I don't want to I don't want to downplay what we're all going through, but what I do know is that what you're doing is the most important thing that you can ever do for yourself, for your family, and for your community, and for this world. And that taking care of you right now is the most important thing you can do. I was even listening, and I think a couple of you have heard me say this, but even on CNN, they're saying that this is the #1 time in our history, our personal history, that it is the most important time to build your immune system, to work out, to have good friends and a good community, and really think about building your strength from the inside out. So these 30 days are going to be so special. And for any of you who have done the last Jumpstart with us or have done Zoom calls, like all of a sudden out of nowhere, we went from in studio to virtual Kaya, where we have had people logging in and on from all over the world. It's been really neat to see like people coming in from different. Hi, I'm gonna bring the chair over here. Steph is up here for a big fundraiser. We're doing a food drive tomorrow at our local school. So Steph's up here, so she's going to do orientation with me. Okay, so it is the most important time right now, more than ever, to build your immune system. And we're going to walk you through how to do that. And a lot of us have done this for many years. We've done BRIK together, but we've done it individually through our studios. And now we are going to join forces, join all locations together. And we've got so much amazing stuff in store for you. What I really wanted to go over today, and I want to leave time at the end for questions, lots of different questions. Hi, Ethel's little girl, great to see you. Lots of questions at the end for anything, for nutrition, for fitness, for whatever you need. We have Deb here, so Deb, if you can wave. So Deb is our she's doing education for us. She's a raw food chef. So you're going to see her on your My Coach app. She's also our IT mama, and she is here to help us and make sure that everything is as easy as possible for us to experience this virtual BRIK together. So all of us individual locations are really hoping that we are going to be able to open up our studios and do outdoor workouts and things like that. But we are committed to continue these Zoom classes, this international BRIK together, united, and get us feeling really not just fit for summer, because it's so much more. It's so much more than that. It's feeling strong and feeling confident in our health and in our relationships with ourselves, with our mind. Steph is doing a workshop. So I'm not sure if everybody has met my sister Steph. So Steph is our Kaya. She's head of education. She's a nurse, and she also owns Kaya Fit Carlsbad. And we've been quarantined together, so that's why we're here together. We've chosen just for our family to be together, but also she is doing mind training for us through this BRIK. So you'll get to spend a lot of time with her on your My Coach app. So as we're diving into all of the great things that we're going to go through in the next 30 days, let's take a big breath. Let's just stretch our arms up like Lisa. Big stretch. Take a big inhale and then just a big exhale. With our next big inhale, I just want us to sit together and know the power. Like, I feel shaky on the inside because I feel the power that we have together and that we have to change ourselves first, to find like the strength and the calm and the compassion and the love for ourselves, and that we're going to change the world. And sometimes things get really crazy and really shaky, like what's happening to us now. But sometimes those things make us realize more than ever how special this relationship is that we all have together, how special that it is that we're all driven to do good things for one another and to do good things for ourselves. And this next 30 days is not meant to stress you out. It's not meant to be something that is a lot of more things that you have to do. But what it's going to do, and what we hope, and what it is intended to do, is layer on a bunch of really great things into your life. So when you get into your My Coach app, so please type in, if you haven't got the welcome email to get your My Coach app yet set up. Oh, no one has.
No one has. No.
Okay, no one has. Yeah. No. Okay, so when will they get the email to get the My Coach app?
When everything's all set up, and then I can enter everybody into the program. The program has to be, yeah.
Oh, you can. Oh. She hasn't been able to hear a thing because my earphones are in. That's funny. Okay, so your My Coach app is your personal app where you put your before photos, where you put your weight, if that's what you're looking for in BRIK, your measurements, and then you get your daily lessons through your My Coach app. So please make sure that you say yes to notifications. Now, if you were in the My Coach app for Jumpstart, you'll just be invited via email to a new program. And so when you get the new program, that's all the things that we have in there for BRIK. What that looks like is every day you'll get like 1 or 2 simple questions, and they're different every single day. And then you just put a little check mark. And the nice thing about when you put the check mark, that what we as your coaches, that's our accountability. So we go on our app and we can make sure that you guys are following along the lessons, that you're able to, get the lessons, download the app, all of that kind of stuff. So please stay up on those questions. It really helps us a lot. It makes us feel like we're that we're really connected. And I know sometimes life just gets busy, but it literally, you can lay in bed and it takes 2 seconds to answer the questions, and then the videos on them are like 5 to 6 minutes. So you'll have a daily lesson, and there'll be like a written lesson, and then there'll be a video. So like I said, there'll be lessons from Aoife, there'll be lessons from myself, from Steph, from Deb, from Angela. You have a whole bunch of coaches there in your My Coach app that are there to serve you. So all you have to do is check in on it, and then you put your measurements and everything in your metrics. So your metrics will be carried over if you are doing the corporate My Coach app moving forward. If you are going through your location through your My Coach app, you're just gonna have to upload your individual weigh-ins and your photos and things like that. So what we're working on in the My Coach app is we're doing recipes every day. So you'll get your recipes. You'll get Wednesdays are different challenges. So your first challenge is a plank challenge. And the first week we're doing a 1-minute plank. The second week, we're doing a 2-minute plank, 3-minute plank, and then a 4-minute plank. Now, that being said, I see everybody's faces and eyebrows, that we are doing the plank in Tabata style. So you only drop your knees when you need to. So if we do a 1-minute plank, you set your timer on your phone, 20 seconds, hold your hardest plank, 10-second rest, 20 seconds. And then through the week, it just depends how much you've been doing planks, how many times you've been doing them. So I'm going to do my planks.
And if you've already developed like an ability to hold a plank for a longer period of time, then do a bird dog where you hold your elbow and your opposite foot up in the air.
so hard. I'm gonna make her do a video and show you guys.
I'll do that.
Yeah, it's torture.
It's so hard. 45 seconds and you feel like you're going to die.
Yes.
That's
Steph's favorite thing.
It's my favorite torture device.
So we're going to be doing planks all the way through, but every Wednesday you will have a lesson on proper plank form. The second week we're going to do a walking or running challenge. So you get to choose your distance. You're going to time yourself walking or running, and then you're going to commit to doing that each week and then getting better times. On the third week, we're going to go through push-ups. So we're going to work on push-ups, and then on the fourth week, we are going to do squats. So that's our benchmark workout, is we're working together every Wednesday. We're adding on a little bit of greatness through these different challenges. For our nutrition challenge is we are doing in the manual, and I can pull up my screen and share my screen. Oh, never mind. Deb has it. In the manual, our nutrition challenge is prepping. So week 1 is all about prepping. So this weekend, I know some of you are ordering groceries. Some of you are still going to the grocery store, but making sure that we have enough produce to last us. Frozen vegetables count. Beans, all of those count. So when we are working on week 1, it's all about preparation, and we're prepping our veggies to eat our veggies first. So this is not something new that you probably heard from us, or maybe it is, but this is something that is, if you are looking for weight loss, if you're looking for more energy, if you're looking to just feel better, is eat your veggies first. So the first time that Steph was like, I always eat my veggies first. And she's like, no, Nick, you need to eat more veggies first. And I was like, how much veggies? And she's like, well, because I eat a lot of veggies already. She was like 1 to 2 pounds of vegetables at every meal. So that being said, I know that I want you to be very careful with how you're adding veggies and the amount of veggies that you're adding on. Marguerite's like, but if you're looking for results, that's where you're going to get them. So you can log your food in either MyFitnessPal or on a good old-fashioned notebook, or you can use the Zero app. So in MyFitnessPal, I'm going to use MyFitnessPal this time because EFAT challenged me for Jumpstart, and I have a really hard time journaling all my food, but I've made a commitment, and EFAT's going to be my accountability partner. I just surprised her with that, but and I'm going to be logging my food because and we have a whole lesson in your My Coach app about macros, and not that I look at macros very much, but I do want to know that I'm getting 35 to 45 grams of fiber every day. I want to know honestly, I probably don't even really know how many calories I eat. So it's just something interesting for me that I can share with you guys too. And I would love to share. I think it helps a lot when we share what we're doing.
Make sure you have an accountability buddy. So we haven't talked about that yet, but make sure you have somebody from that's working towards the same goals as you, that's on the plan, that you can check in with daily. So because having that person is really what's going to make you succeed. It's really easy, especially with all that we've got going on, to just say, oh, I'm overwhelmed, forget it, and throw in the towel. But if you have just one person that you know is counting on you and relying on you, it's going to make a huge difference in your success.
For sure. And so where you're going to find accountability partners is on our BRIK VIP page. Now, if you are already in Jumpstart, the Jumpstart VIP page is just turning into the BRIK VIP page. So it's members only, and it's where we share. Hopefully you'll get on because where are we right now? We're only Thursday. So maybe just this weekend, introduce yourself, say what your BRIK goals are, and then ask for accountability partners there. If you already have somebody who you know has similar goals, like I know EFAT did a really great job about journaling all of her food. So I asked her if she would be my accountability partner. So if it's somebody who's not good at journaling food, and that's my goal, that we could be partners, but it's different goals. So like Steph said, try to get somebody with your similar goals, or at least somebody who's really good at holding you accountable. And I think it's important to have maybe 4 accountability partners, because sometimes people get busy and they fall away a little bit and you pull them back. And so it's nice to have a group of 4. You guys can do these kind of Zoom calls. You can make it really, really fun. This, like, you can do like hangouts. Sometimes what I do is like, I'll FaceTime a friend while we're doing the live Zoom calls. So we have like a friend on FaceTime, and we can see each other through the Zoom calls too, but it's fun because then we can actually like, give each other like a hard time without whatever it is, just teasing and having fun. And so the couple things that I'm going to kind of just make sure that I'm being clear is your My Coach app is your own personal app where you put your stats, where you keep track of those, and you get your daily lessons from your coaches, and you do daily check-ins. The VIP page for Facebook is just super fun. It's for accountability. It's to share recipes. It's to just connect to one another. Your MyFitnessPal is something that if you want to journal, that's a great place to journal, and you can share that with your accountability partners. Or, like I was saying, there's another app that we use often. It's called Zero, and it's very simple. If you're interested in intermittent fasting, on the first week, Steph talks about intermittent fasting on the first week in My Coach app. So you guys will get that there. But if you have any questions, this is where I want you to type it in. And Deb, if you could just be writing down questions as people are typing them in, so then I don't have to scroll all the way back through. But if you guys type any questions that you want, and then we'll make sure that we're answering everybody's questions. So Zero app is you just like at your last meal. So we're asking everybody, even if you're not doing intermittent fasting, to do your very best to not eat 3 hours before you go to bed, because you're going to sleep well. And what intermittent fasting also does is it really, if you're trying to quit alcohol, it's a really great tool for that too, because usually alcohol breaks your fast. And so then you have a glass of wine, then that's 8 o'clock.
Gone.
She froze, Deb.
To have one glass of wine on a Friday night, or if you're going to take the challenge.
All right, hold on, everyone.
Sorry, I got kicked out. I don't know what happened. Am I
We need to
back?
come back.
Okay. I got booted.
I want to say something really quick
Yes.
about alcohol. I've heard a lot of like people saying there's too much stress going on in my life right now to quit alcohol. But I think it's just a story that we're telling ourselves that's helping to ease the stress. When in actuality, the way it makes you feel afterwards.
Can't hear her.
Into our internal environment.
Can hear Deb.
Oh, I think it's because I have these on.
Oh,
Yeah. So Steph was just saying, can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Steph was just saying that it is that right now a lot of us are saying that it's very, very hard to commit to not drinking alcohol right now, or sugar, or like, being so proud of yourself for committing to something like this, because a lot of people are not doing that. But in actuality, what alcohol does to us is it makes us depressed. It makes us not sleep well. It causes actual more irritation, and it is digested into sugar and causes more visceral fat, which affects our hormones. And so it's not preaching. It's just saying that
take a break.
Yeah, if you can, and if you're willing to, you will see a significant difference in how you feel. in your body if you take a break from alcohol. And I think it's good for all of us. So just make a commitment on your goals, and we'll go over like your goals, but make a commitment on your goals of like what you're going to do and what you're going to commit to. Okay, so our VIP page, we're going to introduce ourselves. And then just in general is the things that we are really going to focus on. So our yeses is eat your veggies first, try to eat 35 to 40 grams of fiber, work out every single day. So we're going to meet on our live Zoom classes. We have 20 workouts every week. We're adding new lunch classes. If we don't have classes that serve you, let us know, because all we're doing is trying to make this the best for you. So you also get 1 month free of Get Kaya Fit. So that is where we put all of our recorded workouts. There is recipes, there's interviews, there's all kinds of stuff on there. And then we are doing, and you don't have to commit to this, but intermittent fasting if you're looking to sleep well, to lose weight, and just to give your digestive system a rest. So what intermittent fasting is just taking a break at night. It's just taking we've done this for 1 million years in Kaya. And it's just stop eating 3 hours before you go to sleep, and don't eat until another 12, 14, or 16 hours, just kind of depending on where you are. But be really careful if you have any eating disorders or histories of eating disorders. Keep it shorter, keep it like 12 hours, make sure that it's not triggering you in any way. The things that we're going to crowd out of our lives is the first week is prepping. So empty out the sugary stuff that's super tempting. We can say it's for our kids, but we know either late night or whenever you're diving into it, whatever that trigger food is, let's get rid of it. If you want to put it in a bag, we'll take it to the food drive tomorrow. You can drop it off for us. That we are cleaning out, prepping, and we're trying to this week batch cook as much as you can. So whether it's steel cut oats, whether it's just prepping yourself, because we know when we're well prepped, we're less likely to snack on junk food, and we're less likely to overeat because we're eating regularly. Then week 2, we're all going to go and detox together. So we're just going to detox whatever it is that you choose, but detox should be a time of like excitement where you get detox staying up late. So you might, during detox week, commit to just even 10 minutes more sleep than you're used to getting right now. So maybe it's you're getting 7 to 8 hours. Maybe you're just getting a little bit more sleep. Baths, home cooked meals, all of those kind of things. That's what detox week. Detox from the news. That's a big one, is letting go of some of the things that are stressing you out, and detox from negativity, and do as much as you can to pull in the positivity. And then week 3 is going to be really fun. And so that is, I was going to tell you guys that the dress up days. So week 3 is Hell Week, and we're going to post the dress up days. But day 1, Monday for Hell Week, is camo. We have Wild and Free. We have We Are Wonder Woman, Neon Day, Twin Day, Red, White, and Blue, and then Sunglass Sunday. So lots of fun for Hell Week. You can come dressed up, or you can just come laugh at us. And either way is fine. Hell Week, we are really diving into focusing on our workouts, focusing on the food that builds lean muscle, focusing on maybe doing double days. So maybe you work out with us at one of the morning classes, and you go for a walk or a hike in the afternoon. You're doing your planks. So Hell Week is where we really get tough on ourselves. And then week 4, we're going back and looking at our initial goals, and looking at like where we did well, what we still need to work on, and then what we want for the future for us. So for those of you who have done BRIKs before, why we call them BRIKs are what can you build with 3 BRIKs a year? So what one habit can you create through these next 30 days that you can stand on in your foundation? So when life gets tough and you know, you feel like you're going to get knocked over, you're able to stand on these like rituals and these strong habits that we create together. Okay. Deb, do we have questions? What is a realistic, healthy weight loss goal for BRIK? So, Natalie, it really depends on your weight and what your body is and where you are at right now. So sometimes if we're just starting out new and we have more weight to lose, then it's easier to lose. You know, 2 pounds a week is very good. Is like where they say if you lose over 2 pounds a week, sometimes that's water weight. We've seen 10 pounds or lean muscle. Yeah. So when I did the 30 days, I did intermittent fasting. I ate my veggies first. I naturally lost 10 pounds. I gained muscle and I lost body fat. But I was really, and I wouldn't say perfect at all, but I was really good about those things. And so it just kind of depends on how committed you are, and then also what your body type is.
And it's better to set action goals rather than result goals.
Yeah. So it's better. And what Steph is saying, it's better to set action goals than result goals. So if we have you know, all of it, you can definitely say like at the end of the summer or next year, I want to lose 10 pounds. And then from there, you set that goal. I want to lose 10 pounds. Now, what is the actions that we're going to take every day to get us there? So your daily goals, and we'll talk about like your big goal and then your micro goals. So your action goals are, I'm going to work out, or I'm going to move 7 days a week. And then I'm going to work out, whatever, maybe 4 days a week or 3 days a week or whatever that is for you. And then your action goals are, I'm going to eat 35 grams of fiber every day. I'm going to, so these are action goals. Did I get that? Yeah. Good. Okay. And intermittent fasting, you can drink tea, but no soy milk. So anything with calories, anything with calories breaks your fast. So you can drink coffee. Please drink your lemon water first, because it's not just about weight loss. It's about feeling good and alkaline. So you do your daily detox, your morning detox drink in the morning first. But as soon as you put any calories, so that's, if it's wine at night, that breaks your fast, or if it's coffee with tea or coffee with milk, soy milk, or anything, that breaks your fast. So just regular tea, green tea, black tea, yerba mate, coffee, waters, those kind of things. Will the workouts be different for BRIK? So Michelle, they are different. So all the coaches are excited for BRIK, and all of the workouts are BRIK focused. So they are, I don't want to scare anybody, because everybody goes at their own level, but we're turning up the heat, and in just the ever so kindest way. The great thing about all these live classes too is, and like always, it's really teaching us to listen to our bodies and listen to your body well. So yes, they are BRIK specific workouts. Okay. For someone new to fasting, what would you suggest? So tell me, Janelle, how many hours, just guess how many hours you're taking a break. When do you stop eating, and when do you start eating right now, just naturally and normally? Just type that in for me. Because you don't want to go too big of a jump. So for anybody who's listening, if you just naturally stop eating dinner at 8 and you start eating breakfast at 8, that's 12 hours. Yep. Start at 7:30 and then breakfast at 9. Yeah. So you're already doing 13 and a half. So, I would definitely do 14, and then you can sneak up from there. So you can do like 14 and a half and see how your body feels. And it doesn't have to be the same every single night too. So a lot of times I'll do longer fasts when I go to sleep really early, when, you know, before all this happened, when we actually used to like go out to dinner or have like social events, I would like have a 12-hour maybe on like a Friday night or something. So great. Thank you, Jennifer. I'm so looking forward to BRIK too. This is going to be so great, you guys. It's our first international BRIK. Look at all of us together. This is so awesome. We all get to know each other. It's so fun. The Zoom workouts are so great because we get to know all of like, I think all of us coaches need to do a better job at introducing ourselves, because like we have Raina who's doing the coaching and on the Zoom classes, and she actually is like the mastermind behind all of our workouts. She helps, she writes the workouts, she organizes all our workout writers. She's absolutely amazing. So many great coaches on. Okay, why 4 weeks? So we did a 4-week BRIK because one, BRIK was supposed to start in April, and everything was so up in the air that we wanted to simplify things, and we went down to 4 weeks. So we do suggest continuing on through this BRIK, but really right now 4 weeks is so digestible for all of us. It's so easy. It's a really good amount of time that we can commit to, and then we go right into summer. Hopefully things get back to normal and we feel really strong, healthy, and happy. Oh, this is your first Kaya anything. Oh, don't be afraid. We're going to have so much fun. And so it's Carla Mack. Am I pronouncing your name right? Welcome. We're going to take such good care of you. So the one thing that everybody here should know is that we're all different. We all have different abilities. We all have different, you know, where we're meeting together, but we're all joined in the unity of supporting one another. And so we will help you in every step of the way. When you get cravings, we're your sisters to reach out to. Like, tag us, call us, text us, because we might all be different in all our different houses, but we all also experience the same things. We all struggle with different cravings at different times. We struggle with setting goals. And the way that we can be goal crushers is to get good accountability, really lean on each other. When you feel sad or when you get into any kind of funk, don't pull back, like push in. And that's when you really get to know everybody. Welcome. Okay, Carla. Do prebiotics break your fast in the morning?
So
That's a good question.
Pre and probiotics need fiber to survive. So if you eat it on an empty stomach,
so prebiotics and
probiotics
need food to survive, fiber to survive.
They'll just go right out your digestive system. So it's not helpful to have them unless you're going to be eating soon. Anyway,
okay.
So you're feeding them so they stay in your gut.
Okay, so it's better.
Closer when you're going to eat.
So it's better to take your probiotics a little bit closer to like your steel cut oats, or when you're going to have your smoothie or something like that. So I don't think that they break your fast because there are no calories, but they will help you more when you eat them closer to a meal. Okay, awesome. There's something magical about Kaya. Amen, sister. I love the questions, you guys. Please keep typing in any questions that you guys have, anything, any vets, maybe you've experienced different things that you'd like to share or different questions. I wonder if I put one ear in you, then you could actually talk. I don't know.
Can you guys hear me? Doug, can you hear me?
Better.
Better. Okay.
I can yell.
Okay. Deb. Yes, Deb's going to post her recipes. So she's going to do a recipe a day. Deb, correct me if I'm wrong. And then she's also going to do a Tasty Tuesday. So she's going to teach us how to make her famous hummus, all kinds of really great stuff. So we're excited about that. I crave sugary drinks when you quit alcohol. Yes,
your digestive system, anytime you quit any type of sugar, you're going to crave sugar a lot because you have an insulin response. So when we eat sugar, our pancreas has to secrete a large amount of insulin. And so if you're used to eating sugar or drinking alcohol, whatever it is, it's demanding a lot of insulin from your pancreas, and you just stop, your pancreas is going to continue the habit of creating a bunch of insulin. So you're going to have this insulin with nowhere to go in your system, and it's going to create a crazy sugar craving, and that's totally normal. So make sure you eat whole food sugar. Food like fruits, frozen fruits are really helpful for me in the past when I've detoxed from sugar, but giving yourself natural sugar that is attached to fiber, because what happens when you eat whole food fiber and whole food sugar that's attached to fiber, it's harder for your body to digest and takes more time. And so it's released at a manageable pace for your pancreas to keep up with. So it doesn't dump the sugar into your system. You don't have the spike and the drop like you do from processed sugar, and you'll have a sustained amount of energy without the up and down and without the overexerting of your pancreas, which eventually leads to diabetes. So whole food sugars are really important for that and are a really important way to detox from a high sugar diet or high sugar foods or drinks. So frozen blueberries, frozen raspberries, apples with cinnamon on them, so good, and lemon.
And then also, like when I'm not drinking alcohol, a lot of it's social too. And so I get kombucha and put it in fancy wine glasses. So then if your habit is to, and normally I drink kombucha as a treat. Like wine would be a treat, kombucha would be a treat, because it is fermented, which is good for your microbiome, but it also does have sugar in it too. So you want to, if you're quitting alcohol, you can, and if you're making dinner, pour a little bit of kombucha into a nice wine glass and enjoy that, or sparkling water. Herbal tea helps me a lot too. And then kind of bittery herbal teas help sometimes with the sugar craving. So they say the opposite of the sugar craving too is like bitter. So having like dandelion tea, that like thicker teas, also help with sugar cravings. And we are getting we're getting our BRIK wristbands. We're really not sure how we're going to kind of like get them around to everybody. So we might just put like a bowl out in front of like our local kayas. If you're not with a local kaya, let us know. We'll make sure that everybody gets a wristband one way or another. Oh, the bingo cards. Thank you, Marguerite. Yeah, Marjorie, thank you. So was it Marguerite or Marjorie? Marjorie. So the bingo is going to be so fun. So Deb created a really fun virtual bingo, and we have like fun prizes. We have local and corporate. We're doing if you do blackout, there's all kinds of like great stuff, and all the coaches are doing it too. So you're going to get so the BRIK bingo is not in the manual. So you find your manual in your welcome email. So in your welcome email is where you find your manual and you find all of that good stuff. If you didn't get it, make sure you let your location owner know. Or should they let you know, Deb?
They can let me know for sure.
Okay.
And then
put your location in there.
Yeah, and BRIK bingo for our local ones, I added the BRIK bingo card to the emails, but I also posted it in the files of the VIP group on Facebook, the BRIK.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, so maybe if you don't mind, take a picture of that and post it on Facebook, and then just say, hey, this is in the files. So then you guys can get that. So just make sure that you have either requested to be in what's the best way for them to join the VIP group, Deb?
Just look up, it's Kaya Fit Corporate VIPs. Just look it up, in Facebook, and then they'll request.
It doesn't say anything about BRIK. It's just Kaya Fit Corp
VIPs.
VIPs. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, Awesome. Thank you guys. Infused water is a treat when it comes to craving sweets. I love infused water too. I think it's so yummy. I think that's such a great suggestion, Janelle. Thank you. Yeah, Shelly, I think that's a great idea. For anybody who's not at a location, we could do a self-addressed stamped envelope and we could mail it out to you. Okay, so Kim, we're adding new classes, new noon classes. So Kim's question was, it looks like there's only yoga. So we're gonna move Angela's yoga to noon. So it's not 12:30, so Tuesdays and Thursdays. Then I'm gonna teach a Monday bar at noon. And then we're trying to add a dance class on Wednesday at noon. So just let us know if you like that assortment of classes, because we can always do anything. Seems like there's too many bar classes versus cross training at noon, because we do have a ton of cross training classes. That's why Angela called me in to do a lot of bar, because she was like, we have so much cross training. Okay, any other questions? Awesome. Love dance. We're going to add some of those in. Thanks, Shelly. I love doing. So just so you guys know, on Facebook, Coach Nikki Warren is where I'm going to go live every day once BRIK starts with meditation. So I'm going to get Steph to take over my page. So we're going to share those meditations, because it's so special to get to meditate with Steph. And those are going to be every day at 8 a.m. for meditations. Then on let's see, well, I'm not gonna put out my free workouts right now, because I want to make sure that I do all the Zoom classes that you guys need first. But usually I do the free just fun cardio blast workouts at noon on Mondays and Wednesdays. And then every Friday at 8 a.m. I do just a half an hour talk on, this week is goal setting. So we're meeting tomorrow and we're going to do our goal setting together. So tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., Coach Nikki Warren, we're going to go through goal setting. So bring your goals for BRIK, and we're going to go over that. I'll also record that for you guys too. Can we get Zoom classes for other locations? Yes, Shelly. So you can sign up for any of the other locations on their Zoom classes, but you do pay separately for them. So when you sign up for any of the classes, it's just, you can do a drop-in for any of them. Okay, thanks, Deb. So Deb just put in for tomorrow's Facebook Live. And are we doing September Zoom each? Are we doing separate Zoom each gym? No, we're only doing corporate Zoom classes. And some locations do separate ones, but Crystal, our location is just the corporate ones that we're doing. Yeah, thank you, Natalie.
I love seeing everybody.
I know,
So
it's so fun. It's so fun. I know we have 3 pages too. No, it's so great. Hi, guys. Hey. Okay, so this break is going to be the best ever, you guys. It is our time to shine. This is the time when the world needs us the most. It needs us the most. It needs, like, this is the time. And no matter, like, with everything that comes hard in life comes out something beautiful. And this spring, we are all going to blossom, and we're just going to help ourselves so then we can help other people realize how great and how important it is to be healthy and to let go. Just cut some old habits, like just get rid of things that like are holding you back, like get rid of things that like are causing you to feel stressed or low confidence, and go in with all of your heart. Just be raw and just be ready to just absorb some really good stuff together. It's not about perfection. It's just about just really connecting to one another, true friendship, true like great education on things that are going to keep us safe and healthy through this time of need. So I love each and every one of you
The greatest thing
guys.
that you can do for anybody else right now is to make yourself into an example that other people want to emulate. That's the best way to change somebody else and to uplift somebody else. It's not through lecture or telling them or anything, but being a light of love and hope and health. And then other people looking at you and saying, what do you do? What is it? What do you have? And how can I get that? That's how we create change in the world, is be that, and then be a light of guidance so that other people can see it and want to go there. So that is our mission with this, is that we're doing this for the service of all the people around us that need us right now. Like, everyone around us needs us to grow, needs us to shine, needs us to be as healthy as we possibly can right now. So we're committed for all the people in our life to be this for ourselves and to become this ultimate version of ourselves, so that we can motivate all the people in our life, and so they can see, even in the hardest of times, you can come out better. That's my motivation. I hope that's what we can all do together.
Oh, thanks so much. I love you guys.
Love
Diana,
you.
it's good to see you down there. I see you.
She's
I
on
see you,
time
Diana.
Can I say something real quick, Nikki?
Yes, please.
So I just wanted to put a reminder while I have so many of you here. 15 minutes, you have up until 15 minutes before class starts to sign up for a live streaming class. And 15 minutes before the class is when I send out the email. It was 30 minutes. So if at 30 minutes you don't get an email, it's okay. You're going to get it at 15 minutes. Just wait a little bit. You'll get it, I promise. Also, please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you are having trouble signing up for live streaming classes, or maybe you haven't signed up yet through corporate. That's what I'm here for. So just reach out to me.
Okay, love each and every one of you. Happy BRIK. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. I'm like, where's my 8? Love you guys. Thank you, everyone, for committing this time to yourselves. Okay, set your goals. Get prepped. Prep week. Woo-hoo. We're starting right now, not on Monday. Right now.
Bye, everyone.
Hi, thanks for joining, everyone.
Bye, Michelle. Good to see you. Bye, Natalie.